Do you know, this video is for all global professional football managers around the world, but I'm going to change it. This video is for anybody. It's part of series 2, it's video 15 and the theme is leadership. I want to show you something first of all. Muhammad Ali, the man who predicted his future, the man who told you he was going to be the greatest of all time even when he passed. You know, when I was a child, I would colour in all the time. And any time the pencil needed sharpened, I would hunt the cheese for the sharpener. Any time I ran out of paper, I would go and hunt the cheese to find paper. And one thing I've done in my whole life is not allowed the creativity to be killed off. And that's the concept of what happens when we grow into adults. We shut off the right side of the brain and we amplify the left. And when we hear all that auditory, it's all about past experiences and beliefs that brings us up to this point, which doesn't allow us to see our future. So working with Stevie Kidd, you become much more productive, your performance goes through your roof, but so does your belief system. And all this is what I do, it's a strategy that I have. And I've been doing this for nearly 30 years now. It's called the Genius Creative Room. And what happens in here is this. I bring my role models in here, and they amplify my belief system. I've usually got about 6 on the wall, and basically the monitor's usually on. What does the monitor represent? It represents a movie of my life. No joke. The movie of my life and what the life meaning of my life is, and what do I want the purpose, what do I want the end to look like, and what do all the chairs represent? They all represent timelines of my life, and I put them into 5-year chunks. So I'm 53. I reckon I've got a good 25 years left. So guess what's in the room? 5 to 6 5-year chunks of what I'm going to do in my life. And what I do is I go and sit in all the chairs. And when I sit in each chair, I go into a state and I go and meet myself in the future. And I believe with every fibre of my being that I'm going to manifest and make that happen. Just like Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali did it. Stevie Kidd's done it his whole life. When did you put the calling in cranes down? And what I'm encouraging you to do is to pick these cranes back up. If you go back to video 1 and you start watching all these videos will start to really make sense because I'm joining them up like a jigsaw puzzle. This is something that I embrace when I'm working with people. It's the power of visualisation and the power of future thinking. Future thinking, mental rehearsal and timeline and really embedding in that future goal. Where you start to walk about your days, your current football manager or your current entrepreneurship leadership, but what you've got is reflections in front of you of who you're going to grow into. So that's video 15, the concept of the power of visualisation, but really embedding it into your nervous system for you to become what you think.